G'day, friends! Welcome to the Director's Cut.
Hey!
Stella's here with me.
Yes, with the raspiest voice ever. So you're welcome.
Bear with us for the next hour. Oh, we're chatting.
I was so excited when you guys picked me up. I was waiting outside for 20 minutes.
You know, I am usually one to pack like 6 days in advance. I swear, everything happened the night before.
Oh yeah,
bye, Steve.
I was stressed out. I was like, I really hope I packed everything.
We didn't really need anything.
I was gonna say
we?
I didn't forget.
Oh,
anything.
By the way, though, we didn't actually pack winter clothes.
Oh my god.
So we'll get to that in a second.
That was awful.
This was your first international trip,
This
right?
was my first time leaving the country ever.
Flying over all that ocean.
Were
you nervous?
No, I was excited.
I feel like I used to... We had a good time, guys.
Yeah,
and I saved that for my journaling.
I was like, how much food can I eat? Well, and then also, I had never obviously flown international, so I didn't know how often they feed you. I felt like we were really taken care of.
Yeah, sometimes they actually let you go back there and pick the snacks out of the galley.
I fully thought I was just getting peanuts. So when they came around and were like, would you like a midnight snack? I'm like, oh, please, yes.
No, I've once been on a flight and I said, can you wake me up when the food comes by? Like every time. I don't want to miss any of these snacks.
It was so good. I haven't had airplane food like that good. So I was really stoked.
Oh, look. We're just that's the noise of this whole video. Oh.
This is my first time watching this, so I'm kind of stoked to see all this and relive it.
Well, I have seen a lot of it because I did edit it together.
You guys, we had so much footage. I felt bad because there were some times where I was just recording. I'm like, he'll edit it later. I'm doing none of the work.
No, it was actually really... I had a lot to choose from. To be honest, there was a lot more than everything we put in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it was hard to edit it because I just felt like I wish I was still there.
I know. Honestly, for a while, I wouldn't look back at the pictures because it actually made me so sad that I wasn't there. People were like, "How was your trip?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was the best time of my whole entire life. I don't want to talk about it."
Yeah, I'm traumatized.
I'm just really depressed that I'm not there. Oh
Girl,
my god, this night
it was so cold.
we were so dumb. Why didn't we check the weather?
That's all we
It
had.
was fully raining, you guys. Fully raining at this point.
And that's all we had that was warm.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
you had like
sweater.
some like knitted cardigan thing.
It was like cheesecloth.
Yeah. Everything we had was, it looked like it should be warm, but it was definitely just for fashion.
Yeah, I had
My Amazon merch hoodie.
the warmest thing that I packed was like a tank top. Ew! Oh my gosh.
She's a makeup artist.
Doing my makeup on the actual ground.
I love that Airbnb.
I loved it.
We actually, so Steve and I went in 2017. This is the exact same Airbnb we went to then.
It was so fun.
They didn't have the bikes this time though.
You guys rode bikes?
Yeah, there was 2 bikes last time.
Oh no. I'm not into
I
athleticism.
would have loved to have seen you on a bike.
I could be huffing and puffing the entire time. This was a look. I got stopped this day.
Did you? Wait, when?
When you weren't around.
Oh.
You must have been in the bathroom. You're like, your makeup. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you. Wow, what a compliment.
Yeah, you definitely didn't blend in.
No. Yeah, I definitely.
It was a look.
Yes.
A full travel look.
But I loved it, though. I loved having those braids. It was so fun. Oh.
They looked so good.
Me bowing, like just...
Oh, immediately. As soon as you got there, you picked up the culture just like that.
Oh, everyone was so sweet, though. That's what I tell everybody when they ask, how was your trip? How are, like, the people? And I was like, everyone was so nice. And, like, at Disneyland, it was, like, even 100% nicer.
Oh, I know, right?
Like, I was like, oh my god, you're so nice. Like, can I hug you?
And you're so cute. Had to start at Disney Sea.
Oh, you guys...
Disney Sea is probably...
the best.
It's just the best.
It's the best Disneyland park in the world. Like, easily.
It's kind of based off of ports, like ports of discovery. So there's a Mediterranean harbor, there's a New York waterfront, there's, Lost River Delta, there's all this... Oh, Gelatoni stuff.
Oh my gosh, that store.
I really get down for some Disney merchandise, not gonna lie.
I spent a good amount of money on merch. Oh my god. They have little areas where you can pose your dolls and stuff. I loved that so much.
Yeah, we didn't have our dollies with us, so we just posed your bag.
This was so beautiful. The Ariel under the sea moment.
I know.
Probably my favorite.
The first time I saw that, I was so overwhelmed. I felt like a child.
Oh, easily. And just the attention to detail in everything. Like the way it sparkled. It just was different.
It was just different.
It just hits different.
I'm really into Ariel.
Remember when we walked around for like 14 minutes, like trying to find...
It's so embarrassing. I'm going to level with you here.
Okay.
Because I lived there for a couple of years. I worked there for a couple of years. I like to think I still know a lot, but I was completely lost and had no idea.
Him around. Like, are you sure this is right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, oh, well, I'll just pretend like I'm showing Stella the entire back of this.
And I loved it.
And then by the third time we're going around, I had to admit, I have no idea where I'm going.
And I'm like, it's okay, this part right here.
Yeah, this is where we actually got lost. I'm like, oh, look, Stella, I'm showing you everything.
And it ended up being like a kids' jungle gym area.
Oh, we were late.
This was the first time I ran in about 6 years.
Oh,
so
ditto.
I was huffing and puffing.
I was not athletically prepared for this trip.
And this ride was crazy.
Oh, I lost your lashes.
Almost.
Thank goodness for that latex-free glue. With those hoops.
I don't even know how they stayed on my ears.
That's some big hoop energy you got going on.
Truly.
For Tokyo Disney Sea.
And the nails, too. The nails. That's probably the longest they've ever been.
I have to point out that when I was editing this video, it wasn't until I watched it back fully the first time that I realized I put in a ton of clips of getting fast passes.
We did.
Why was that the time that I thought I should film this every single time?
I don't know, because I did the same exact thing. I was like, oh, getting a fast pass. Yeah. I gotta start recording.
Guys, if you need any footage of getting a fast pass, like, we're selling stock footage at this point.
Got about 5 hours of footage.
Oh, that was our first time Big Band Beat.
You guys, I was like so shook when I saw this show.
It's very, very good.
It was just out of this world. Like, I would go back to Japan just to see that. Truly.
Worth it.
It was so worth it. I love that era. I love... I don't know. I loved watching Daisy just like...
It's a beautiful theater in there too.
Oh, yeah. I felt like I was in like a Broadway, like, caliber show.
Yeah. You forget that you're in a theme park sometimes.
Yeah. I did not feel like it was a theme park show. And everyone was so talented. It's just crazy.
See, that's different too. Like, we watch shows... coming from that entertainment industry, so obviously we can't help but be very discerning, I would say. But to actually go to a show and see everyone doing it, for me to look at the dancers and think, wow, these are talented dancers doing a really great job, and then for you to look at like character performances and
oh my gosh,
just to look at it all and actually know what that work is and how well they're doing. That just really amped it up.
And, like, the work ethic there, like, you could just tell is just on a whole nother level. Like, when I came back, I was like, how can I be more Japanese in, like, how I give customer service?
Oh, for sure.
Because their customer service was just, like, amazing, out of this world.
And you have stories about it. Obviously, Steve and I have shared stories about it for years. But until you actually go and experience it, I don't think you can possibly convey what it even feels like to be in that space for a couple of weeks, where everyone is just so pleasant and so ready to help.
And nice. Like, no one, I felt like no judgment at all. Like, everyone was just happy.
Wearing those nails.
I know, truly. That nail.
That nail, that hair, that makeup. Yeah.
They could have easily been mean to me. I'm like, who's this crazy person?
Oh, look, you're wearing 60 layers there.
Oh, yeah, that's when I was, like, actually freezing. I look happy in these videos, but I was actually shivering, about to spend $200 on a sweater.
It actually got colder when we went to Disneyland, remember? We'll get there in a second. There's a very embarrassing story that I can't wait to share.
So embarrassing.
See, more Fast Pass footage. What was it?
I don't know. We just wanted to show you guys how many rides we got.
Yeah. We're just ride queens.
Art. Oh my god. That's James's contact photo.
I legit wanted that.
At this point, freezing, but I wasn't even bothered because this show was spectacular. I literally posted on my Instagram story and I was like, this is the best Fantasmic in existence. Fight me.
Yeah.
Like, I am ready to come up to bat for this show. It was so good.
I agree. It was very, very good. Sorry, we took a little break there.
James had to cough.
I had a coughing fit. So that was our first day, really.
Oh, our feet.
Girl. If I start talking about the feet now, this whole video will be me complaining about my
your feet.
I even wrote, you know when we went to Ginza and we wrote those postcards to ourselves, I said, you have to stop complaining about your feet being sore.
It's getting annoying.
The whole day we just complained about it, but they were so sore.
My feet, yeah, your feet were worse.
A lot more
Honestly. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Oh, our vitamin C lemon. You know, that did us well for the first
Oh my
week.
goodness. Oh, it totally did.
I reckon we actually avoided getting a lot sicker than we did.
Truly. At this point, I wasn't even considering fashion. I was like, I need to be comfortable and warm.
Which was so hard
I
because
would never wear this out in public.
specifically we were there to document this trip, so we knew that everything would be videoed and photographed to be immortalized in a journal. And we're just sitting there thinking, we have to wear something warm.
I have to be warm today because I can't
it's
relive
too
last
much.
night. Last night was traumatizing.
Stealing ephemera.
Like, how many can we fit in our luggage?
All my journal keepers out there, you know what I'm talking about. There we go again.
Fast pass.
Not only Disney Sea, we've got it happening at Disneyland as well.
Actually losing the lottery every time.
I always lose. You know, I've lost it every time I've gone for it. We did find a random ticket, though.
We did.
For One Man's Dream, but it was only one ticket, and I thought, I'm just going to ditch Stella and go.
And just go by myself.
But I didn't. No, I didn't. The meat pie.
The food was so good. Ew.
You told me to delete that.
I
didn't.
did. My same reaction. Ew.
Delete it.
This one was fun. I remember this one.
Stella was not used to how much I scream on rides.
Oh my gosh, it was like a woman. I would scream into this microphone.
Woman. Yeah.
It was so good.
Because I can really get carried away and actually believe that I'm going to crash.
Oh yeah. No, you were the way you screamed it. I was just laughing so much.
And the whole time.
Oh my gosh, this show.
Guys,
This was emotional
let's
for
not
you.
go there.
Yeah.
Hashtag emotional. This was actually the show that I did when I was when my first job ever. I went to Tokyo, and this was the show that I performed in, and then I went back in 2011. So
and it's
you'll
closing,
see some,
right?
it's closing this year. So you'll see extra little bonus footage in there.
Oh yeah, we went to
I
that
can't
show.
help myself.
I can't even. I wasn't even upset that we were going to see that show every single hour.
Oh,
It was so good.
And it's so classic a production show.
really
Like, you've got
is.
all the characters in there. You've got the prince and princesses. You've got some villains in there.
And I feel like with a show like that, you can literally watch different areas of the stage, and it's like its own little like show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like because being a performer, a former performer.
I'm an influencer.
Yeah. So I love like seeing that. Oh my gosh,
Oh, Stella.
you guys, my contact fully got like makeup on it. I was going really hard with that beauty blender near my eyeball, and I didn't realize I had stamped foundation on my right contact. Thank goodness James had an actual like a paint brush. I put my contact inside the solution and use that paintbrush to scrape off the makeup.
But I only had that because I thought I might be painting that day.
If you didn't
Little
have
did
it,
I know.
I would have been blind.
I didn't know how blind Stella was until all of that happened. She's walking around the park with her arms stretched out and not being able to find anything.
I know, I cannot see without my glasses or
Poor
contacts.
thing. Thank goodness we had that micro paintbrush in there. And it was such a weird thing to do because we had just finished eating, and she's like, I'm going to tackle this project right now. I'm going to get this contact clean.
And it was clean for the rest of the night. This parade was everything.
Easter gets me going.
Easter,
Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it was, and the choreography that they teach you beforehand.
Oh, I know.
I still remember it.
I'm living
No
for
big
some of
deal.
that energy. Hopefully in some more local theme parks to my house. I'm
Yeah.
living for that pre-parade choreography lesson.
Yeah, because then I feel like it makes you feel included, like you're in the show.
Well, alternatively, it actually made me feel like terrible because everyone else in the audience knew it, and
you're
we
like-
had no idea
we're like
what was going on.
2 beats behind.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, this is like.
I looked like I was fist pumping from Jersey Shore. I had no idea what I was doing.
You're like, just freestyle, just freestyle.
I'm a dancer.
This electrical parade, iconic.
Mm.
This
Oh,
was just
yeah.
the lights, like in person, it's like magic.
I live for this parade too.
Yeah.
I live for all the parades. I don't know if you know this,
Truly.
but Tokyo Disneyland is actually owned by Oriental Land Company. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a licensed park. So the funding and everything all is different for those parks over there. So they actually have probably the most extensive entertainment offerings of any park ever. And they change that parade all year long. Like, we were seeing an Easter parade. At night, there's this electrical parade. If there's raining, they'll have a Nightfall Glow electrical parade, which is for the rain, where all the princesses have, like, raindrop dresses and stuff. It's crazy.
Say, only in Japan will they prepare for the rain. They're like, yes, we have a rain parade.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. And they have raincoats that are specifically made to go over the
Over the
costumes
dress.
as well. It's crazy.
They think of everything. Truly.
Oh, sticky pics!
This was just the best time.
Ever wanted to look at your face and realize how not perfect you are?
Oh, yeah. Truly.
But see, back in my day, I'll just put this out here. Oh, these are transparent ones. I'd never seen that
Oh,
before.
yeah.
New style. Back in my day, you got to choose all the things that would modify your face, but these days it just automatically does it. So you never know what you're gonna look like in the end, and you come out looking like some alien bug,
Big ol' eyes.
photoshopped
like-
toddlers and tiaras fantasy.
Yeah. James, you look so tired here.
Thank you, Stella.
You looking out tired.
I'm pretty sure I had my eye cream on.
Oh, your Shiseido eye cream.
Were we jet lagged?
Yeah.
We were a little jet
You
lagged.
know, I think I was really trying to fight it and just be like, I'm good. It doesn't affect me.
We powered through
know
until Shinjuku.
And yeah, the night we died.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Brace yourself for that. Oh, look at all that ephemera. I put a lot of that to good use.
You really did.
Like, don't be thinking that I just collected all this stuff and I didn't use
know.
it. It's not hoarding if it ends up in a
I
journal.
Trademark. Very on brand for you.
Very on brand. See, this is you vlogging,
Myself.
me vlogging,
Yeah, literally.
us vlogging.
Have yet to make a video. Oh my gosh, I stole someone's drink.
She had to dump it out and make a new one.
I felt...
Stella was...
you guys was so traumatized.
She brought such dishonor on
I
Japan.
really
that
did.
day.
I picked up somebody else's drink and I'm like, I'm so sorry, this isn't mine. And they tossed it. And I didn't even drink it. I didn't even, I just touched the cup.
Just touched the
They were
cup.
like, no, sorry. And I'm like, oh.
She felt so bad.
And it was like a drink that I don't like, so I wasn't going to be like, it's okay, I'll take that one. I really wanted my upside down caramel macchiato.
This is where the Americans get that reputation from.
My fault.
It's all Stella.
Look at me trying to be a journal booker.
Oh, you love journal booking.
I really do.
Stella, I keep saying it. You have to stop saying it because I now call it journal booking.
You do?
And I have to correct myself.
That's the new thing. Journal booking.
You've always called it that.
I really have. I've called it nothing else.
Oh,
It's like, do I even... Oh.
girl, I lined this up so well. Look at me. Look at me. That's how I stamped it.
I was like, well, luckily that was a try.
Yeah. Oh,
trial
thank goodness
run.
I brought all this extra paper to be
I
stamping.
know.
This is one of those weird things where, like, how do you tell a friend? Thank goodness you're a friend that understands. Because how
Yeah.
do you tell a friend, okay,
So
we
we're
need to
gonna-
be here for 15 minutes, and you're going to film me, stamp all this.
And I was like, all right, sounds good.
Yeah, no questions asked, for sure.
Yeah, no, it seemed totally normal.
Did you just take my money?
I did. I was like, oh yeah, I need your money, please.
It's all right. Charge it to the JLB Creative account.
Right? Put on the business card.
Oh, Ginza.
Ginza.
Ginza was good. They actually shut down the roads on the weekend, so it's kind of a free-for-all on the street.
Oh, I thought they shut down the road for me. Awkward.
That would be on a
I
Wednesday.
think they knew I was coming.
No, we got lost.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
We ended up at the wrong... I was calling it the 7 realms of scrapbooking, where like each level was like a realm.
It really is, though.
Yeah.
One ring to rule them all. Mm-hmm. Itoya.
I loved that.
Okay,
place.
so this there's two actually. There's
Yes.
this Itoya and there's another one that is at the back of this building. So I actually thought that I was visiting the other one
Yeah, the
that
main-
I'd seen. I've seen this one before too, and I was like, is there a different one? Like, I'm not seeing all the other stuff that I think I've seen before.
And I'm over here just baffled. I'm like, I don't know anything. So
Yeah.
I feel like we're meant to be here.
Eventually we actually went back
Yeah.
another day and found the other
The other
one
one.
just at the back. So we got the full experience.
This was at the point where I was very hungry.
Oh, Stella didn't eat this day.
I didn't eat. I hadn't eaten.
You'll see on the video the first time she eats for the day. Just gone in a flash.
We were burning a lot of calories walking up to each level.
Oh, my modern Kokeshi dolls. They look familiar.
Fine paper.
My life.
I actually picked something out in here.
Yeah, the washi printed paper.
Yeah, you're
I've already cut that up and put that in my journal. I felt guilty for cutting it up, but
Really?
at the same
no,
time I
that's
didn't.
what it's meant for.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Like, I'm just gonna use it, I have to be honest.
oh yeah.
It was so good. You guys, I mean, I'm assuming that most people watching this in Playtest Patreon just enjoy a bit of washi, enjoy a bit of paper, some journal booking.
Yeah.
Just try and keep yourself together through this section.
Yeah. I was even losing it, and I don't really know obviously anything about any of this. And I was like, I want this, but where would I put it?
Yeah, what do I need this for? Do I need this thing?
I want that dangling origami. I need this mask.
I definitely think you should have gotten the mask.
Yeah.
That's the paper you picked up.
That
for
I
me.
love that paper.
was really pretty.
And it was so fancy. I felt like it was wallpaper.
Pardon me. Why am I having a coughing fit today? Of all days, Stella.
I don't know.
I've got hours of voiceover to do, and now I'm just having a coughing fit.
It's fine.
I did look tired that day.
Earbags. I'm saying this because we're friends, but that was... No.
Say it in front of everyone, Stella. Say it into the microphone a little louder.
This is how mean I am to James. You wanted the real uncut
Yeah,
version.
I was so kind to you and gave you my hat when your scalp was burning in perfect lines.
And I'm over here just like ripping you to shreds about being tired.
You were a good sport that
But
day
you were-
because you didn't eat.
I know.
I ate. Why didn't you eat?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Just trying to be thin?
I just wanted to fit into my jeans. This store was so cool. This
is
was that one. The one.
the Geckoso.
Yes.
This is like over 100 years old, this little store.
That's so cool.
And they hand make all these little watercolors and these paint, the gouache, and what a few little things. That was really hard to find, actually.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the wall.
I was surprised you found it, to be honest.
I didn't even know why I wanted to go there, but I was so glad I did because now I have a little watercolor palette with those little paints and I love it.
I was glad too. And I loved how like the guy was like, this is like kind of the same paint as the other one, and you're like, I'll take them all.
Yeah. He didn't want me to have to buy
Like a
stuff that
duplicate.
but I was ready to buy multiples
Yeah.
of everything.
He probably just didn't realize who you were.
Yeah, he was like, oh, this poor guy doesn't understand Japanese. He's buying the same thing. Oh, loves me some traveling footage.
Oh my gosh!
Caesarea is my favorite.
It is the best.
Look, a bowl of peas with an egg. Where else could you get that?
just
Definitely only
here.
at Caesarea, the Italian restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
It's
this
so
was so
good.
good. I wish I could eat there right now.
Guys, I really love lasagna. Like, that's kind of my deal.
Really? Yeah,
like, a
yeah,
birthday
yeah.
meal for me is a nice little lasagna. Oh.
Who are we?
These
Who
were
do we...
suggested poses, I might add.
Oh yeah, they didn't make us do this. Oh my gosh,
they
so
weren't ready.
concentrated.
Sticky pics are my favorite. I've been doing them since I was 15 years old.
This is my first like time. Like I think I did like a janky photo booth here, but
Oh, the pussy
kitty
cat.
cat.
Did I get something? I was supposed
You
to
did.
get one of these things.
I think a cat.
I got a cat.
Ew.
She was living an opulent
I
lifestyle.
was for like $3.
Oh, I do not look flattering in that chair.
It's fine. Neither of us do.
I'm pretending that it's just my jumper, but it's my body underneath it.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't judge you.
Oh, we should have got face masks.
I know. We didn't. I don't know why we didn't do that. So I was surprised my skin didn't freak out.
Oh, yeah.
Only my scalp.
Well, we made it a really good time that it was going out of spring. Well, was it even really? It was freezing for
yeah.
spring. Because the cherry blossoms were still kind of in bloom, which we thought we were going to miss.
Yeah, it was so cold.
I don't even know what season it was. But it wasn't that, like, that Japan get really humid.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's hair just frizzes out.
Yeah.
And your skin just gets crazy. Oh.
Oh, the dollar store.
And guys,
You
I have
really...
a full box of this stuff.
And you
still in my
haven't-
studio.
You haven't, like...
I haven't made the packs yet.
Wow.
It's a lot.
I pre-selected a lot of these.
It's a lot for me to have to get rid of some of this stuff.
I know.
Because I convinced myself I do need 10 packets of it, and I don't know what I'm thinking.
We'll just do a giveaway.
Will be, Stella. And cut.
They're like...
You heard it here first. Stella's
For
giving
one-
something away.
For 1% stake in the company.
I should watch Shark Tank again.
I know.
I used to be so obsessed with Shark Tank, I felt like a better business owner because
yeah,
of it.
me too. I'm like, seems fair.
How would I pitch this journaling booking business to the sharks?
They're like, nope, move along, sir.
Bad investment, sorry. See, even at this point, I can see in my eyes how my feet are hurting.
Oh, yeah.
And I had that blister that was...
blister on
girl,
your foot
I know you don't
was-
want to talk about it. I had a blister that was honestly life-threatening.
I was like, do you need to be hospitalized?
And I thought, I can't do anything about it because I'm on this trip. I have to finish this trip. I have to do everything. So I just went, thank goodness nothing actually happened.
I know,
When I got home,
for real.
it sought medical attention. Everything was fine. My foot's fine. But it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah. And I
Some
was just
points.
like, I kind of like looked at it one night and I just ignored it because I was like, I'm pretty sure he'll speak up if it's worse than I think it is because it looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I just was like, he'll let me know if he's reached his threshold.
Look, can I be honest as well? It wasn't even the blister. It was just like my actual feet was sore because
Yeah.
yeah, she used to be a dancer.
Emphasis on used. Just kidding.
And when I went, I didn't realize, but I hadn't been active for months. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I was semi-fresh off my appendectomy.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
surgery the month before.
Stella's out here getting vital organs removed, and I've been sedentary for the past 6 months, and we're out here trying to traipse over the full of Japan.
I literally like took my band-aids off like maybe the few weeks, like 2 weeks before this trip, and I still had like the healing scars from my surgery.
At least that happened beforehand.
I know, imagine. I could.
Girl hot dog!
James and his hot dogs. I swear, you guys, this man.
I love one of those little hot dogs. Oh, triggered.
Oh, you guys.
Fully triggered right here.
Yeah, the train stopped. James looks like he's
I tried to keep
keeping
it together.
cool, and I knew he was like obviously having a moment, and I was just like, we're fine. It's gonna be okay. Like,
You did so well.
I
That's
was
something
like-
that they don't put in your job description.
yeah, I know. I was like, I'm not prepared because I obviously don't know what is happening, but it was just what like somebody was getting saved from the tracks. Like,
Yeah,
right. Like
there's
they
a lot
fell.
of like little accidents that happen on the train tracks, but it was just the emergency stop that triggered. But for me, I thought it was an earthquake. Mm-hmm. And if
When
you-
we were over the water too, said it really didn't make it any better.
Yeah.
And for somebody that has like anxiety about stuff like that, I feel like you just kind of think of all the terrible things that could happen. And I was like, it's fine. They probably just ran out of gas. Like,
yeah, and definitely in my head, I'm dead, and like I'm
No.
organizing my funeral. And
and over here, like, it's okay. We're almost there. Oh my
Bianca!
God, Bianca.
I'm really mad I didn't pick up those
I
that
know.
shaker sticker pack.
I know.
I don't need it, but like I
I
saw the
was
video and I was like,
picking-
I could do with that now.
I need this. Goes back just to buy that.
Oh, we just stealing all the ephemera. Businesses were so scared when I walked by. If they had a
Yeah.
business card, a brochure, a pamphlet, a loyalty card, they were freaking out. They knew I was in there to collect the paper goods.
Yes, yes. And just, I loved this store. It was so fun.
Oh, we went to Harajuku?
Oh my gosh. Living my full on Gwen Stefani fantasy.
I think that's what we say here.
I did.
Just
Bop through Gwen Stefani-ville.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was having. Oh, those people were so cute.
Yeah, they had a random little rockabilly show
Yeah, I
going
loved
on.
that.
It
Oh
was
my
just a
God.
gathering.
This was so cool.
This is Meiji Jingu Shrine,
Loved this
and
place.
there was a wedding. There was a wedding going on
Yeah,
here.
we crashed a wedding.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're
We were a
allowed
little
to be in there,
we were a
but
little underdressed.
and not only did we crash it, I filmed it as well. So.
I know. I was like, is this disrespectful? I still really want to film it. Oh, my gosh.
Is this just cut to you not knowing how to do any of this?
Oh my gosh, the water thing, you guys. I like drank, swallowed the water. Like,
I'm gonna be real with you. I tried to edit it to make it look like you were doing it the proper way.
you did an incredible job considering how many times I like switched hands. It's like, oh, I think this goes in the right hand. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
being,
I couldn't actually piece it together
I was
properly.
like, I'm
That's
being
why it's
so
just like,
disrespectful.
cut.
I literally was like, take me home. I'm embarrassed.
We were there on a Sunday.
Yeah.
This Sunday is the worst day to go to Harajuku. I don't know why I planned it like that. Just kind of risky and adventurous, I guess.
But I had such a good time.
You know, that crowd was insane, but we did actually manage to go through there pretty easily.
Yeah, and you know what? I never felt like, oh, this is too much. I'm anxious, like, at all.
Yeah, no, it's a small street anyway, and it's worth it to get your sticky pics done.
Honestly, these were too good. I love it makes our eyes so big and our heads so little.
Oh, there's one where it takes your legs and it lengthens them, but it tells you make sure your legs are completely vertical straight, because I've done it with Steve before, and one of my legs was bent and it blew out my knee. So I had really thin legs up until my knee, and it was this massive like knee to ankle thing.
That is
It was
disgusting.
bad.
Oh, I should have bought those.
You know what?
James, I don't know why I didn't. I think I
Regret.
was just like, I was like, I don't know when I'll wear them.
I regret that for you.
Oh my god, these pants I still wear every day.
Work pants.
My work pants.
Goes to Japan to buy work pants.
I literally was like, these would be great for work.
They do look good on you.
People do love them. They're like, would you get them? I'm like, Japan. You can't find them here.
We went to this store called Dog,
Dog.
which is a very interesting store. You can't film in there,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wish we could have. I just wanted to take Stella there. Oh,
I was
Sleeping
asleep.
Beauty.
I was full of those hats.
We should have got those pig hats too.
Honestly, yeah, there's some regrets I have. And that's one of them.
Japan Rail Pass.
I know, VIP, hi.
that was-
Lawson.
Lawson, you need to get your chicken nuggets.
My Lawson boyfriend.
Yeah, we were regulars to this specific Lawson.
Yeah, we really were.
feeling like a drowned, harassed
We
No, I
really
was.
Were. We both were.
Thank goodness I took that hat, because my hair was having its own journey that trip.
Honestly, yeah, my scalp was having a journey. You guys catch it, it's like extremely red. it got to the point where I was like, should I spray sunscreen on
Yeah.
my
Should
head
I add to the oils and the?
of my hair that I haven't washed in a week?
I only need
Oh, this is the end of the first vlog. Wow.
Oh my gosh, we talked
that
for
was
that
so
long.
quick. All right. Well, we're gonna have to get back to you in round 2.
Yay!
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for
We'll be
listening.
with you literally in a second.
Yeah, just
I'm just
a
gonna journal
moment.
book for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. See you soon.